Hey guys, what's up? Is your boy Monochrome here, back again, once again, for the playoffs bracket of the draft league that I'm hosting. So, for those unaware, how a draft league usually goes is, so if you've been following this series of videos, you may have been noticing that, You may have noticed that I've been doing 8 weeks of the regular season in which people just do their games, and those who basically make into the top cut, those who basically have the best records in the regular season, will advance into a playoffs bracket, which is a single elimination tournament where one guy will be crowned the winner. And you may not have noticed, but in the league that I was hosting, there were actually 2 divisions. So, players who top cut in both of those divisions would make it into playoffs. And how I structured it is, there was a chance that people would have rematches, although I tried to minimize it as much as possible. That being said, for the first week of the playoffs bracket that I'm in, it's going to be a rematch against the Reiuji Raiders, coached by Harun. And just for a quick recap, this is my team. So, I'm not going to go too much in depth into the matchup this time. If I remember to do so, I'll probably put a link down of my previous match with Harun in the description below. But my thought process of this match is going to be more or less the same, but with a few modifications. And hopefully those modifications will work out. But I'm just going to talk about them really quick. So, we have Spit F Seiron. It's more or less the same. However, I decided to go for a Reflect Bit this time rather than Giant Bit. The reason why I wanted to go for a Reflect Bit this time is because I feel that since Harun is now aware of the Giant Bit, basically me revealing Giant Bit could instill Harun to not bring as many 100 base power or higher moves against me. And most of Uto's moves that don't have that have less than 100 base power are energy rather than or shall we say are non-contact rather than contact. So Reflect Bit would be more useful in this particular matchup since I've revealed Giant Bit. This Sagame is pretty much the same. Calm Toxic is still really good. I see no reason to change this. The Ringo's more or less the same, except this time, I decided to slot Protect instead of, Power Drain, and the reason why I did this is because I noticed that in my previous match, against Harun always seemed to go hard, or maybe not go hard, Speed Uto, but every time Harun would have the opportunity, he would go Speed Uto in this, and I suspect Uto would be choiced in some manner in this incoming match. Whether it's Specs or Scarf remains to be seen. I'm expecting Specs this time because Harun might go Specs Uto to break through the Seiran. But whether or not Harun decides to go for the Uto, I thought Protect would be valuable to scout whatever the Uto would be doing. This does, unfortunately, put me at the risk of being taunted by one of Harun's puppets, but I'm just going to bank on the assumption that Harun doesn't know that taunt exists. So, yeah. This Hakacha is the same deal. It's in case extra Amelia comes because Scald plus Poison Bomb is very annoying. This might be the biggest difference in the team. I did say that in my previous match against Harun, previously this was Speed Tojiko, and I did say that the Speed Tojiko slot was very flexible, and I decided to go for a Scarf Defense Around this time. Partially because I still wanted to maintain speed control, but this is also here because in my previous match, I did fear, a Swords Dance, power on kind of breaking through my team. This is just here as a little bit of an insurance policy to make sure Power On doesn't go out of hand, because it was a little bit scary for me last time. By the way, if you're wondering why there's no U-turn in this moveset, I just didn't really feel the need to have U-turn, and I thought Ephemeral would be nice, just in case Ron has to hit something whose item is knocked off. Like let's say for instance, Sarah knocked off Power On's item with Firewall. In that case, Ephemeral and Ron would be more effective. And last mon on the team, same shit. Sound Charm, in case Extra Koenig goes crazy with Detonation Burst. Magma Toxic's good. And yeah. Pretty much a short explanation, not really much to say, and I'll see you guys when we go over to the rematch. Bye. Alright. Playoffs time, let's go! Now I wonder how Harun is going to adapt to a rematch scenario, because admittedly, trying to build for a rematch is pretty difficult, especially since you've basically revealed your hand. And I kind of remember most of what Harun has brought. He's brought... Oh, I mean, to be fair, he's just brought the usuals, like Extra Aya, Defense Kwakama. He has brought Power Seki Bonky last time. That might not be something that he's not opting to bring, just because the Power Seki Bonky didn't really go that well for him. Maybe one adaptation that I'm thinking Harun might pull out, and if he does decide to do this, then it'll be very annoying. Harun could bring Toxic on his Extra Aya. I don't know if he's watched my videos, but in my video I did say better have Toxic on your Extra Aya, so he could have Toxic on his Extra Aya, now that I've said that on video. Alright. Okay, he has brought the Extra Amelia. Okay, and he has brought Power Dormy. Now, one thing that I typically expect Harun to bring is Focus Sash Acrobatics, Power Dormy, so that might be something to be aware of. He has brought Extra Amelia, so I can't really throw out the extra Akachi willy-nilly this time, because I will need that as a switch-in for the Amelia. I think what I like here is... I was gonna say maybe the Ron, but Harun could click Pursuit on his Power Dormy, which would be very annoying. I could bring Sagume, maybe? Sagume might be okay? It's the it's the Power Dormy lead that's the most concerning for me, if I'm being real. I could lead Extra Kasen because she leads well into most things, but if Harun decides to go Power Dorm... Actually, wait. Yeah, actually, Extra Kasen is fine because Kasen matches well the best into a Dormy lead, and if he decides to go any of his other threatening shit, I could respond accordingly. So I think I like that the most. I think I like Kasen, mostly because that answers the Dormy the best. And if they go into anything else, then I could just pull a defensive maneuver. I think that would work the best for me. Because yeah, the Power Dormy is a little bit scary. And I think with that in mind, okay. Alright. Here we go. They go Vermelia. Vermelia's okay. I always go Hikachia because Hikachia is the Extra Amelia answer. They go sub on this. Okay, that's very annoying, actually. That is extremely annoying. That is really annoying to deal with. That is... Oh no, this is... Okay, this is going to be very problematic. Because I already know what's gonna happen. And that doesn't make things easier for me! Oh, crap. I am worried that this extra Amelia is going to win Harun the game. I can see that right now. Especially since he got the poison proc off this thing. Oh god, this is very, 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 very concerning. I do not like what's happening at all. Hopefully this Amelia doesn't have wind sign, but considering that it's strapped, I have to consider that. I have to consider wind sign as a possibility. So I think what I'm gonna do is go into Sagamate, see what this Amelia does, and then scout for wind sign. Or actually, wait, I shouldn't say wind sign. It could have smash spin, or because smash spin is basically wind sign. Oh, but I'm not really liking where this is going. I am not liking it in the slightest. I think I'll go Defense Ron here? I think Defense Ron's okay. Actually, one thing that I forgot to mention, one thing that I briefly glossed over to you guys when I showed the Ron set, I believe the Defense Ron didn't have Changeling, and that's mostly because I didn't really feel that Changeling was that useful in the matchup, and I just thought, maintaining all stab moves is nice because they're not all of them are cucked by known limits. And speaking of which, the reason why I'm going into Defense Ron here is it's the best switch into to a smash spin because the damage will be reduced by Defense Ron's ability. But if they go sub, then it's very concerning, and that might be a scenario in which going Disturber U-turn instead of Ephemeral would be useful here. But the reason why I wanted to have Ephemeral as the last move instead of U-turn was because I wanted to, in case there was a scenario in which Defense Ron would try to do more damage to something that doesn't have an item, Ephemeral would be more profitable in that scenario. And this tells me that Harun probably doesn't have Smash Spin on his Amelia, so that's nice to see. I'm not entirely sure what Io would go for here. Probably maybe something like Toxic or something. I think I'm just gonna click Knock. Knock is just pretty safe to click. If they click Toxic, it's a little bit annoying, but it's fine if this thing gets Toxic rather than anything else. This Io could just go for a Wind move. Wind move is perfectly acceptable. Since this Amelia probably doesn't have wind coverage, I could probably use Sagame. I could probably use Sagame's typing to my advantage. Fortunately, since the Amelia doesn't have anything, or doesn't have any coverage to cover the Sagame, one thing that I could probably do is switch Sagame into the Amelia and click Toxic on whatever it switches out, because since Harun has indicated that he can't touch the Sagame because he decided to switch there, this is looking pretty good for me. And this especially is looking really good for me. Holy shit. I'll just click Knock again. Because I think even if it's not full power Knock, I think it still kills given that amount of damage. This will reveal that I'm choice, but I'm fine with revealing that information if I can get a kill on this thing. And if they decide to switch expecting Scarf and they want to like preserve this thing, then that's fine too. But yeah, it's nice that I do get a kill off the board. That's pretty cool. Okay. And this is pretty much expected. Now, okay, you know what? I mean, this thing's probably dead, but I'll flip a coin. I mean, I did ask for this, but it's fine if I get, it's fine if I got a 1-for-1 anyways. It does suck that I lost my speed control though, but you know what? Heads stay in, tails switch out. And it's tails. Okay, I'll switch out. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Okay, what I'll probably do here is probably go into the Kasen, because I think the Kasen handles this Doremi the best. And I'll probably just go for an Impulse. Is there anything else I could go for here? If they go for if they switch into Kawakuma, I can get a Toxic on it, which is cool. So I think I'll go for... I could go for Fire Dragon Spiral, but I could miss. Actually, wait, you know what? You know what sucks about this? They could just go Remelia without any downside. Which kind of sucks. I think if I'm expecting Remelia, I think going for Magma Storm will be okay, because it's fine if I miss. I'm not going to do that much damage anyways, but if I do hit, I would like to get the most amount of damage possible with Magma Storm and the Magma Storm chip. They go Utaho. That's fine. Well, actually, it might not be fine, because I'm not in a situation where I could protect on something. Ideally, I would have want Utaho to be in front of the Ringo, because Ringo is the one that has Protect, so I could scout for that. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to go for the very predictable switch. Yeah. Okay, let's see if they brought specs this time. It's still Scarf. Got it. It's still Scarf, I see. Okay, since it's Scarf, I don't really have to fear this as much. If it was specs, then it would have been a little bit more scary, but since I know it's Scarf, probably not as scary as I would initially thought. I think what I'll probably do is just go into, I'll probably go into Kasen, because she kind of just handles Kawakuma pretty nicely. And if they decide to... Actually, wait a second. This might be nice. Okay, so he's seen Magma Storm from me, so he's probably gonna go into Utaho again to try to heal this off. However, I could Toxic the Utaho on the switch. Or are you just going to this? Okay, sure. Sure. I don't know why you decided to wish anyways, but whatever. I'm gonna Ultra High Tone once, then Toxic the Aya switch in. Okay, good. Aya comes in. Because you don't really want this thing swinging at you. Yep, into Aya. That's what I thought. You probably try to Volt here, or you could try to go for a Wind move. Either way, Kasen is a good switch in here. Oh, they don't have Volt, they have T-Bolt. Alright, I think I still go for Magma Storm, even though they have good switch-ins to it, just because Magma Storm just does the most amount of damage. And if they decide to stay in with extra Aya for whatever reason, then, well, this just gives me a free Aya. This is fantastic, too. Oh my god. Give me this thing, please. Yeah, it's fine if you wish. Give me this toxic. Yes! Good. I'll do an impulse once because I don't want to waste Brave Burst PP because the thing's gonna heal anyways. Oh wow. Okay, that's scary. Okay, that's scary to see, and that's really fortunate that that thing dodged. Are they out of... Okay, they're out of... they're out of Magma Storm. Okay. Okay, so I suppose they're going to switch now just for getting the Regenerate out, but at least I got the Toxic on this thing. But it's at the cost of this thing getting Toxic itself, which is annoying. I think what I want to do here is probably go into Sagame, because I think they're probably going to go into Remelia. Yeah. And I could probably... I could either Calm Mind, or I could throw out a Sweet Desperado. Unfortunately, I don't remember the range in which extra Aya is at, and because I really don't remember if it's at full or if it's, like, slightly low or something, I think I'm just gonna throw off a Sweet Desperado just to be safe. Because I don't want to Calm Mind for nothing. Yeah. This is good damage. This is really good damage. Now, the problem is, I don't know if this kills. I really do not know if this kills or not. I could try to calc it, but I'm not entirely sure. I'll give this a let me see here. This is really... This is really annoying. I really do not know. At -2, it does 21 to... Okay. Let's check what? Okay, so at max but def, a -2 Sweet Desperado does 20 to 23. So this should kill? Question mark? I hope that my guesstimate is right here. I hope this looks like 20%. I really hope this looks like 20%. Good. Alright. Remelia comes out. I could just switch out just to reset the debuffs. And I think it might be fine if I just sack extra Hikachi, because that lets Sagame come back in without the debuffs. So I think what I might do here is just click EQ with this thing until it dies. It probably seems okay. Yeah, Romelia swings, but hopefully I could break the sub before Katya dies. I go into Sagame and probably just calm up. Okay, so it's sub roost. Got it. Actually, maybe it's... I wonder if it's fine if Sagame comes in on this thing's sub. I don't think... Nah, actually, no, I don't think that's the case. The fact that Remele got a poison proc off is extremely annoying. It's really annoying that I have to sack this, but considering the circumstances, and this guy got the 30% off, it is what it is. Alright, so I Calm Mind once. If they sub then that'll be fine because at that point Romelia, even if Romelia would be throwing moves behind a sub, it would be in the sense that Sagame would be at +1 speed death if Romelia decides to throw moves behind a sub. So I think this situation is more preferred. Yeah, I do think this situation is more preferred compared to me staying in. They decided to go Utsuho. That's fine. I just go Saren here as usual. This plays around Reflect Bit. And this is why I said that, and this is the initial reason why I went for Giant Bit. And I thought they would try to go for Firewall, predicting this, but it's whatever. At least I could Firewall something on the Switch. I think going for Kasen is still okay here. They're most likely going to go into the Romelia, but just in case they don't, I would like to try to get a Toxic on the Uto if possible. Actually, wait, what HP is the Romelia at? I don't know. Isn't it at, like, 80? Yes! Good. Please hit! Thank you! Okay, Warp Sign. Now that I know that they're locked into Warp Sign, I probably go into Ringo here. Yeah. They go Kawakama, which is a little bit annoying. But it might be fine. Actually, right now this isn't looking fine. I have to go Kasen because I don't want this thing getting thermited. Yeah, Power Spot's okay. Yeah, they go Vermelia. It's a bit annoying, but that's fine. I think what I might do is, instead of going for Calm Mind, I might just spam Ultra High Tone over and over. That might be more preferred. Because they could go Utsuho, predicting a Calm Mind switch, which forces me to switch out, and I don't think I want to switch out again, because right now the Seiren's too low. Alright, this gives me Kwakama. So this prevents any wish shenanigans now. That's kind of cool. I think with Kwakama and Aya gone, I think actually I was gonna say the Custard might be sackable, but I think it's still healthy enough to take hits from Dormy. So I wonder if I should sack the Ringo, maybe. If they do go Warp Sign, that does give me a free Ringo switching, and I get at least set rocks. So maybe that's what has to happen. Oh, thank God! We're still in it, baby! We're still in it! Now, question. How much does Starving Spirit do to a Spadef Seiren? And secondly, one thing that I'm unsure of is this thing's EV spread. But I think I'll assume the worst. Power Dormy, Starving Spirits. So if it's max attack, it does 40 to 47. So I can stall it out, which I might have to resort to. Or not really stall it out, but I have to heal this. I have to heal this thing because I need this thing healthy. You motherfucker. Okay, I lose. got Sash and oh my god, I killed. Oh, oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh. Oh my god. Holy shit. Sometimes you just want it more. Sometimes you just want it more. What can I say? Sometimes you just want it more. Although, I will say, this situation is still kind of... It's still a little bit bad. Because this is not really a situation I particularly want to be in. But so far it's looking good. They haven't gotten a weaken proc on me yet, so that's good. That's nice at least. I think if they switch out now, I think it's in my favor, because I think at +1, I live a Scarf Blaze of Tenmei. And I'll be able to kill the Uto afterwards. Although, actually, wait, no, that might not be ideal. But at least they didn't switch out. Okay. Alright. Alright, this has gotten a little bit annoying again. Okay. Alright, that was unnecessary. Okay, now I win the game. Because I don't think Uto wins from here anymore. Okay. We're good. Holy shit. I'm gonna have to double check if that crit mattered. But thank God that crit happened, because I wasn't confident that the firewall killed the Dormy there. If that killed, would I have won? The Ringo does have Protect. I think I would have won, probably. Holy shit! Got off of that with off of the skin of my fucking teeth. Holy shit. Anyways, GG to Harun. I'll see you guys in playoff semis. Later.